Tonight on TV5 News, a suspicious blaze tops our coverage. Details with Mark Despotakis coming up.
And the U.S. and NATO stand firm against Serbian resistance in Kosovo. Details straight ahead.
I'm Mike Markowitski at the Clarion River. What lies ahead for the rest of the week and towards the weekend? I'll have your official Weather Watch forecast coming up.
With sports, the Penguins are fighting for their playoff lives tonight in New Jersey. The latest score straight ahead.
I'm Nani Lombard, and I'll be giving you the latest calendar of events coming up in the entertainment beat. It's straight ahead as TV5 News brings coverage closer to home.
This is TV5 News, bringing coverage closer to home.
Suspicion surrounds yesterday's tire inferno. Good evening, I'm Dave Marsh.
And I'm Christy Zort. Mark Despotakis joins us now with our top story. Mark.
Thanks, Christy. If you were outside yesterday afternoon, you probably saw smoke. That smoke was coming from a tire fire, and it's tonight's top story.
To a baseball field. For TV5...
The fire is completely out at this time.
Clarion springtime blue skies were blackened yesterday afternoon by a tire fire in Paint Township. The smoke, which could be seen for miles, was caused when some 3,000 to 4,000 tires ignited quickly, and brush surrounding the area also caught fire. According to reports, the tires were dumped by a family member of a former owner. Shipmentville Fire Chief Bruce McLean reported that the owners have been talking with the Department of Environmental Protection in regards to cleaning up the tires.
From my understanding, the Department of Environmental Protection and the owners were working on trying to get this cleaned up.
Okay.
I don't know whether there was a grant. I don't know how far into it they were, but
okay.
they knew. Both sides knew there was a risk there, and they were working to get it taken care of.
The fire was fought by Shipmentville Elk Township firefighters, as well as Knox and Farmington Township firefighters. One firefighter was treated at the scene for heat exhaustion. Kyle Stabler of the Shipmentville Fire Department was treated at the scene. The investigation continues.
No, that's still under investigation between myself and the Pennsylvania State Police Fire Marshal Division.
So the investigation continues. We will update you with any further information as it becomes available. Dave?
Thanks, Mark. It took nearly 12 hours, but attorneys selected 12 jurors and 4 alternate Monday for the under trial of Kevin Paul Mangiantani. Mangiantani is charged with the August 30th, 1998 shotgun slaying of his 28-year-old girlfriend, Terry Adams, of New Bethlehem. The jury of 9 men and 3 women heard opening arguments at 9 a.m. today in the Clarion County Courthouse. A pool of nearly 100 prospective jurors reported at 9 a.m. Monday and began filling out questionnaires. There was a delay in individual interviews because the defendant was not at the courthouse. Sources in Sheriff Vern Smith's office said Mangiantani was refusing to get dressed for the trial.
The Pennsylvania American Water Company has filed a request with the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission to increase its rates for water service. PAWC serves customers in Clarion Borough as well as parts of Clarion and Monroe Townships in Clarion County. The company also sells water to Strattonville Borough. The bill for a residential customer uses 4,800 gallons of water a month, or 158 gallons per day, which would increase $3.93 per month, according to the company's proposal. Company spokeswoman Marianne Kelly said Monday that this represents a 12.7% increase. PAWC's last requested a rate hike 2 years ago. The requested increase is not expected to take place until January 2000 because of the time required for investigations and hearings before the Utilities Commission. And Monday night in the Red Bank Valley School District, board members erupted. The issue was whether to allow a religious group to distribute a book to students at school. District Superintendent John M. Cornish II said the action may be seen as a positive step, but there are 2 sides to the issue, because any other type of organization would automatically be able to distribute their literature inside the school. After some discussion, it was proposed that permission slips could be sent home for parents to sign if they want their children exposed to the material. The board narrowly approved the proposal by a 5-4 count.
And a bill that would restrict how local telephone companies can raise their rates under restructuring will go to the file Senate for consideration. The Senate Consumer Protection and Professional Licensure Committee voted 10-1 today to approve the bill, one of 3 that deal with local telephone competition. The measure would require that telephone restructuring plans prevent utilities from assessing an annual rate increase to any group of consumers that is larger than the overall increase allowed for that year. Senator Mary Jo White of Clarion County, one of the 3 co-sponsors of the bills, says the other 2 bills will wait because the Pennsylvania Public Utilities Commission is conducting hearings related to them. And taking a look at news across the state, the Lewisburg Area School District near Bellefonte has received its fourth bomb threat since the Columbine school shooting in Colorado. Assistant Superintendent Pat Morris says the threat was made at the middle school. Students from the middle school walked to Lintown School around 11:30 this morning as a precautionary measure. Students were instructed to remain there until the end of the day. A town meeting was held earlier this evening to discuss school safety issues.
A piece of pipe found outside the Chestnut Hill Elementary School in Monroe County caused anxious moments for school officials this morning. Pleasant Valley School Superintendent Frank Polo says a 6-inch piece of pipe was found by a maintenance worker on the shoulder of Route 115 outside a fence in front of the school. Polo says he called state police who shut down Route 115 while bomb experts were called in to determine if the pipe was an explosive device. The superintendent says children were still on their buses headed to school, so officials rerouted the buses to the J.C. Mills School, where they've remained since early this morning. Polo says no bomb threat was called in, but district officials didn't want to take any chances.
And a Johnstown man on parole from a conviction for beating his grandfather to death is facing new charges for the rape of a teenage girl. Police arrested Charles Miller of Johnstown on a rape charge involving a 16-year-old girl who was in his care last month. According to police, Miller may face additional charges because he wrote a letter claiming to have molested 2 other children. Miller was arrested by police in the Somerset County Borough of Paint and is currently being held in the Somerset County Jail. Miller will remain in jail because his latest arrest is a violation of his parole. Miller had previously served 15 years for robbing and killing his grandfather.
Closing arguments are underway in the Allegheny County court trial of Tim Bodzikowski, who is accused of strangling his wife, Mary Ann, at their home in Ross Township in 1994. Defense attorney James Erb is suggesting to jurors that the victim died of health problems related to her drinking. According to Erb, evidence indicates that Mary Ann had liver ailments related to her drinking and admitted to her doctor that she drank 4 to 5 beers a day. Erb also says that the injuries found on the body of Bodzikowski's wife was caused by improperly using a first aid breathing device after he found her in the tub. Bodzikowski has already been convicted of killing his first wife in North Carolina and is serving a life sentence. She was also found dead in a tub.
A trucker from Jeanette is jailed after becoming uncooperative during a vehicle safety check in Clinton County. State police at Montoursville say 45-year-old Joseph Eichler refused to comply with an inspection yesterday at a rest stop on Interstate 80 in Green Township, Clinton County. State police say Eichler shouted obscenities at an officer and then threatened to knock the officer off the side of a truck. Eichler refused to get out of the vehicle when he was told he would be arrested. Officers used mace to remove the driver from the truck. Eichler is being held on $25,000 bail in Clinton County Prison for assault, resisting arrest, and other charges. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for May 11th.
Up on TV5 News, Mike Markowinski joins us from the Clarion area with your Weather Watch forecast.
But first, find out about the recent crackdown on underage drinking at college fraternities. It's all straight ahead as TV5 News brings coverage closer to home.
Hair located at the 800 Center has got a new look. With their new owner, Alice Miller, We Care Hair has all your beauty needs. Nails, haircuts, color, and tanning. All at reasonable prices and 7 days a week.
We Care Hair now offers a nail technician Wednesday through Sunday. Walk in or call for an appointment at 226-7977. We Care Hair, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Standing out from the crowd is easy when you stop in at Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall. Whether you're looking for junior trendy, girls, or fashion for women, they have it all with many different styles. With our newly expanded shoe and accessory department, you're surely to find that special touch to enhance that new outfit. And if you have a fashion question, our experts are here to help. That's Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall, just off Exit 9 of Interstate 80. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sunday from noon till 5.
Fill your tummy with the things that are yummy at the Donut Hut. Our menu not only offers a variety of donuts, but many new items such as bagels and English muffins. The Donut Hut also offers a daily lunch special for only $1.95. Stop by on Mondays and receive a small coffee and 2 donuts for 99 cents. Thursdays offer a 10% discounts to students. That's the Donut Hut, located on Main Street in Clarion. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tell them that you saw this commercial on TV5 and receive a free donut at the place with donuts and a whole lot more.
If you're tired of those boring Saturday nights, then head on down to the Bowl Arena, where we have Rock and Bowl every Friday from 9:30 to 12:30 and Saturday from 11 to 2. And if bowling's not for you, then head on over to our game room, with 8 pool tables and an extensive selection of arcade games. The Bowl Arena is also a fun place for birthdays, with bumper bowling for kids and league play for adults. That's the Bowl Arena, located just 1 mile east of Clarion on Route 322. Phone 764-3471. Opens daily at noon.
At the Carpet Barn, we love it when people walk all over us because we know our carpet is designed not just for style and color, stand up to the toughest traffic. It's soft enough for the baby to crawl on, resistant enough for the pets to run on, and its beauty will last for years. So walk of your life. Come to the Carpet Barn. You have your best interests underfoot.
Welcome back to TV5 News. Recently, there have been raids of fraternities for underage drinking.
The penalty for a first-time offender is that if he or she serves a minor alcohol, they are sentenced to an ARD program. Chief Schaefer, however, disagrees with this sentence. He feels the sentence should be better enforced.
Situation, you're going to pay the full penalty for it. And I don't see anybody from the university administration in support of this kind of behavior. We've had meetings with the Community Relations Committee. I belong on the police subcommittee, and as part of that committee, we've identified underage drinking and these large parties as one of our more serious problems. It's affecting Clarion Borough and Clarion Township. There are a lot of people really upset that live in the areas where these things go on all the time. It's got to stop.
And we apologize for those technical difficulties. 7 Clarion University students are the recipients of the Spring 1999 Project Award from the Clarion University Presidential Commission on the Status of Women. This award supports student research on gender, as well as by students in fields in which his or her gender has been traditionally underrepresented. The recipients are Tracy Barnett, Rachel Bush, Christina Bowes, Gala McGregor, Shannon Pozeski, Colleen Reap, and Kimberly Royal.
Danielle Graver, a senior art major at Clarion University, is host to her Bachelor of Fine Arts senior exhibit May 1st through the 11th in the Sanford Gallery. The exhibit is free and open to the public. Graver was quoted, "My intent is to express myself through my work. Within these drawings, I want to convey a variety of moods through color. With prism color and oil paste, I can control color. This enables me to balance expression with depiction of form," unquote. Graver says she uses her interest in photography and music to help create her drawings. She also says that the structure of her photographs are derived from the meanings behind the lyrics of particular songs, where she tried to compare the mood of the music.
And according to our newspaper exchange partner, the Clarion News, the Clarion County Planning Commission gave both preliminary and final approvals to an 8-lot housing subdivision east of Clarion at its April 28th meeting. The development by Don Lewis of Clarion will be located off of U.S. Route 322 near the area known as the Bull Barn Turn, east of Clarion Borough. Lots will be between 1/2 and 1 acre in size. Brad Myers of the Eads Group engineering firm, who permitted the plans to the commission, said that Lewis is waiting for approval from the Department of Environmental Protection for a plan to tap into municipal sewage lines. The Strattonville Municipal Authority has granted its approval to tap into the system. The commission approved the project pending approval by Clarion Township, sewage system approval by the DEP, and submission of the new drawings.
The Clarion News also reports that the Clarion County Board of Auditors and Clarion Borough Auditor Mary Brooks are reviewing Borough Tax Collector Rosemary Clark's records in an attempt to resolve several discrepancies. Clarion Borough Manager Carol Lapinto told the Clarion News the issue is likely to be discussed at tonight's Borough Council meeting. According to Clarion County Chief Tax Assessor Robert Liberum, the county became involved in the issue when Clarion Borough residents started receiving notice of past due taxes from the county's tax claim office. Approximately $8,000 in late notices were sent to property owners who had already paid the tax. Liberum said the county auditors did not intentionally see the problem because Clark turns her county collectors over to Clarion County Treasurer Teresa Snyder. Liberum stressed he does not believe there is an intent on Clark's part to defraud the borough. We'll keep you posted as the story develops.
In other state news, an elderly woman died about 2 weeks after her purse was snatched and she fell and hit her head on the ground. Police in Beaver County say they've arrested one of the teenage boys responsible for the purse snatching. A 14-year-old boy is in the custody of juvenile authorities on charges of aggravated assault, robbery, and simple assault. Police have not yet charged anyone in the death of 87-year-old Florence Neely of Economy. The Beaver County Coroner's Office has not ruled on the cause of Neely's death. The Coroner's Office wants to re-examine medical reports from the hospital that treated Neely before deciding on what caused her to die.
A Watsontown woman just didn't drive into a car wash. She actually drove directly into one. State police say 45-year-old Gloria Loss was injured on Monday morning when her car left the road and ran into the building along Route 405 in Delaware Township in Northumberland County. The accident caused moderate damage to the building. Loss was treated and released from Evangelical Community Hospital.
And straight ahead on TV5 News, Mike Markowinski is roaming the Clarion area, but he will be here with your local forecast.
All this and more straight ahead as TV5 News brings coverage closer to home.
If you're tired of those boring Saturday nights, then head on down to the Bowl Arena, where we have Rock and Bowl every Friday from 9:30 to 12:30 and Saturday from 11 to 2. And if bowling's not for you, then head on over to our game room with 8 pool tables and an extensive selection of arcade games. The Bowl Arena is also a fun place for birthdays with bumper bowling for kids and league play for adults. That's the Bowl Arena, located just 1 mile east of Clarion on Route 322. Phone 764-3471. Opens daily at noon.
Standing out from the crowd is easy when you stop in at Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall. Whether you're looking for junior trendy, girls, or fashion for women, they have it all with many different styles. With our newly expanded shoe and accessory department, you're surely to find that special touch to enhance that new outfit. And if you have a fashion question, our experts are here to help. That's Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall, just off Exit 9 of Interstate 80. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sunday from noon till 5.
Fill your tummy with the things that are yummy at the Donut Hut. Our menu not only offers a variety of donuts, but many new items such as bagels and English muffins. The Donut Hut also offers a daily lunch special for only $1.95. Stop by on Mondays and receive a small coffee and 2 donuts for 99 cents. Thursdays offer a 10% discounts to students. That's the Donut Hut, located on Main Street in Clarion. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tell them that you saw this commercial on TV5 and receive a free donut at the place with donuts and a whole lot more.
And welcome back to TV5 News. Joining us from somewhere in the Clarion area, here's Mike Markowinski with your area forecast.
Thanks, Christy. It was a gorgeous day outside. As you can imagine, the sun was shining bright. Temperatures were in the 80s. Right now, as you can tell, the camera's moving back and forth. No, our cameraman has not had a little bit too much to drink. We are standing on the river dock here at the Clarion River. A gorgeous, gorgeous sight to see. Some ducks are swimming around. Jen's feeding them bread. It's a great time out here. We've been having fun. We came out here about an hour ago to sit back and relax and to kick off. And this is the perfect way to do it. Let's go ahead and take a look now at our satellite imagery. As you can see on the satellite map, we are cloud-free. You definitely cannot beat being cloud-free. However, those clouds which brought a rain shower and a low-pressure system over the Midwest will be pushing their way in. And taking a look at the front map, as I mentioned, that low-pressure system is going to bring with it heavy rain, but no tornadoes. It will decrease some there. It would just, as I mentioned, a heavy rain event for us when the front arrives tomorrow evening. Taking a look at the precipitation map, thunderstorms plagued most of the Midwest, including those tornadoes, and that precipitation will be making its way in. However, the weekend looks pretty good. If you're heading out and about tomorrow, if you're traveling up to New York City, it will be a high of 69 degrees under cloudy skies. If you're heading to Columbus, rain showers, high of 76, and in the capital, in Washington, D.C., we'll have temperatures in the mid-70s. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-day planner. For tonight, it will be partly cloudy, low of 51. For Wednesday, it will be cloudy, high of 72, low of 55. Tomorrow evening, the rain showers will move in. And for Thursday, the showers will continue of a high of 74 and a low of 54. For Friday, the rain is going to stay here in Clarion. What a surprise. When don't we have rain? High of 71 and a low of 51. And for Saturday, the rain will move out. We'll go to a high of 75 and a low of 40. So it's been a great day out here. If you have the opportunity tomorrow before all the clouds do get in, enjoy the day. Enjoy the temperatures as we'll be in the 70s through the rest of the weekend. Don't forget to stay tuned. I'll have another weather update coming up for you in about 15 minutes. And don't forget to join TV5's Jen Bevavino. She'll be out and about tomorrow for our weather update. That's the latest from the Clarion River. Dave, now back to you.
Thanks, Mike. It's the deadliest string of tornadoes since 1985. At least 45 people are dead, and authorities in Oklahoma and Kansas are afraid they're still going to find more victims. Last night's twisters left a trail of debris 1.5 miles wide and flattened more than 1,000 homes. The twisters stuck around on the ground for about 4 hours. Entire neighborhoods were blown away. Most of the fatalities took place in the Oklahoma City area. Authorities say it might not be over for the tornado-ravaged Midwest. Tornado warnings are still up for parts of central Oklahoma, and a tornado watch is posted for the rest of the state.
And the 3 American POWs released by Yugoslavia are said to be healthy and happy. Medical officials at the Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany say doctors have given all 3 soldiers a clean bill of health. Checkups did reveal fractured ribs and a broken nose, but officials refuse to talk about how the soldiers got the injuries until an investigation into their capture is complete. The men were held by Serbian forces for more than a month before being released on Sunday. The soldiers are now spending time with their families, who say they're just thrilled the soldiers were freed.
Coming up after the break, find out if the Pirates and Penguins could continue their winning ways as Derek Pida revs up the sports machine for one last time this semester. Also, Nani Lombard is here to give us a sneak peek at this week's Entertainment Beat.
It's all straight ahead as TV5 News continues to bring coverage closer to home.
Out is easy when you stop in at Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall. Whether you're looking for junior trendy, girls, or fashion for women, they have it all with many different styles. With our newly expanded shoe and accessory department, you're surely to find that special touch to enhance that new outfit. And if you have a fashion question, our experts are here to help. That's Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall, just off Exit 9 of Interstate 80. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sunday from noon till 5.
Fill your tummy with the things that are yummy at the Donut Hut. Our menu not only offers a variety of donuts, but many new items such as bagels and English muffins. The Donut Hut also offers a daily lunch special for only $1.95. Stop by on Mondays and receive a small coffee and 2 donuts for 99 cents. Thursdays offer a 10% discount to students. That's the Donut Hut, located on Main Street in Clarion. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tell them that you saw this commercial on TV5 and receive a free donut at the place with donuts and a whole lot more.
We Care Hair, located at the 800 Center, has got a new look. With their new owner, Alice Miller, We Care Hair has all your beauty needs. Nails, haircuts, color, and tanning. All at reasonable prices and 7 days a week.
We Care Hair now offers a nail technician Wednesday through Sunday. Walk in or call for an appointment at 226-7977. We Care Hair, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., Saturdays 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. News travels fast. That's why you need the speed and accuracy of a news team that brings coverage closer to home. Every Tuesday and Wednesday night, join TV5 News for Clarion's only live local newscast on television at 8. Tune in for the latest in regional, state, and national news. Plus, with our newspaper exchange partner, the Clarion News, teaming up to bring coverage closer to home every Tuesday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Clarion's only live local newscast on television at 8 is here on TV5.
If you're tired of those boring Saturday nights, then head on down to the Bowl Arena, where we have Rockin' Bowl every Friday from 9:30 to 12:30 and Saturday from 11 to 2. And if bowling's not for you, then head on over to our game room with 8 pool tables and an extensive selection of arcade games. The Bowl Arena is also a fun place for birthdays with bumper bowling for kids and league play for adults. That's the Bowl Arena, located just 1 mile east of Clarion on Route 322. Phone 764-3471. Opens daily at noon.
At the Carpet Barn, we love it when people walk all over us because we know our carpet is designed not just for style and color. Stand up to the toughest traffic. It's soft enough for the baby to crawl on. Consistent enough for the pets to run on. And its beauty will last for years. So for the walk of your life, come to the carpet with your best interests underfoot.
Good evening. I'm Derek Pida with TV5 Sports. The Pittsburgh Pirates scored 4 runs in the 9th inning off Giants closer Rob Nen last night to grab a 9-8 victory and even their record at 12-12. Brian Giles hit his second home run of the game, a 2-round round tripper in the 9th inning to tie it. Then 3 batters later, Brent Brown singled to center, driving Kevin Young for the winning run. Giles had 5 RBIs in the game. Jeff Kent hit for the cycle for San Francisco. The Pirates and Giants are facing off again tonight. The Penguins are in New Jersey tonight for a do-or-die Game 7 against the Devils. Jaromir Jagr has been injured for most of the series, but he made his presence felt in Game 6, scoring 2 goals, including the game winner. Jagr is playing tonight, even though his groin injury isn't quite healed. In baseball news, the Boston Red Sox blew a 7-run lead to the Athletics and lost 12-11 in 10 innings. Boston led 7-0 after 2 innings and 11-6 after 7 innings. Red Sox reliever Tim Heracala walked in the winning run in the bottom of the 10th inning. The Baltimore Orioles played an exhibition game against the Cuban national team for the second time in 2 months, this time at Camden Yards. The Baltimore Orioles can't beat anybody in the major leagues, and they couldn't beat the Cubans last night. Cuba won the game 12-6. Next up for the Orioles, the Clarion Little League All-Stars. And update on the Penguins game. The Penguins are winning 3-1 right now against the Devils. Christy, back to you.
Thanks, Derek. And Nani Lombard is here with this week's Entertainment Beat. Nani?
With the end of the school year soon approaching for Clarion University students, there are many events going on. Several concerts will be held this week. On Wednesday, May 5th, the Symphonic Band concert will be held in the Marwick Boyd Auditorium at 8 p.m. This concert is free and open to the public. On Thursday, May 6th, the Clarks are coming to Clarion. This group will be performing in the Gemmell Multi-Purpose Room. Tickets are $5 for non-students and free to Clarion University students. Tickets can be purchased at the Gemmell Information Desk. On Friday, May 7th, the Clarion University Wind Ensemble will be holding a concert in the Marwick Boyd Auditorium, beginning at 8:15 p.m. This concert is also free and open to the public. Then on Saturday, May 8th, the Clarion University Show Choir will be performing in the Little Theater in Marwick Boyd, beginning at 8 p.m. An orchestra concert will be held on Sunday, May 9th, in the Marwick Boyd Auditorium, beginning at 3:15 p.m. Sunday is also Mother's Day, so you may want to celebrate by taking your mother to the orchestra concert. Also, on Monday, May 10th, there will be an open road at Michelle's Cafe beginning at 6:30 p.m. Anyone is welcome to attend. Lastly, spring commencement for Clarion University students will be held on Saturday, May 15th. For all of you graduating seniors, congratulations and best wishes. For everyone else, have a great summer, and I will see you next fall. For Entertainment Beat, I'm Nani Lombard, TV5 News.
Thanks, Nani. And now for one final check on your forecast, here's Mike.
Thanks, Dave. As I mentioned before, it was a gorgeous day. The clouds eventually did roll in, but all in all, we will have some nice days ahead. Let's go ahead and take a look at your 4-day planner really fast. Wednesday, cloudy, high of 72, low of 55. For Thursday, showers, high of 74, low of 54. For Friday, we'll have rain, high of 71, low of 51. And for Saturday, clouds in the sky, high of 75, low of 40. So all in all, the temperatures will stay in the 70s. So go ahead and go out boating this weekend. Enjoy yourself. TV5's Jeff Evavino will be out sunbathing. So it'll be all in all a good time. And don't forget to join her tomorrow. And continue to stay with TV5 for continuing weather coverage of this event moving its way in tomorrow evening. That's the latest from the Clarion River. Christy, now back to you.
Thanks, Mike. Before we close our last show of the semester, I would like to thank you for joining us each week for the only live local news broadcast in the Clarion area.
And I would like to add that it has been a pleasure working with you, Christy. You're the reason I started this job, and you've been a wonderful example to follow.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. And that about wraps it up for this week's edition of TV5 News. Tune in again tomorrow night at 8 as Tracy Campbell and Christy Herman bring you the latest in local, state, and national news.
For Dave Marsh, Mark Despotakis, Mike Markowinski, Derek Pida, Nani Lombard, and the entire TV5 News team, good night.